can very well win this thing.
I'm a dog person now.
Line them up, let's knock them down.
If you told me your dog was sick, I'd say, I'm coming over.
I crack open a coconut and they didn't cheer for me.
You're either in a survivor or you're not.
It's not about the $1 million. All I want to do is win 1 million hearts.
Hearts. You're either into Survivor or you're not. That's what Jeff Probst says. That's what I say too.
I'm in.
What are you guys? You guys in?
I'm into Survivor.
I'm into it, baby. Are you into it, Jonathan?
I am into it.
Are you into it, Chase?
Yeah, I'm pretty into it. And speaking of getting into it, let's get into this coconut, guys. It's the draft.
Let's crack this Jodie Newell coconut, but we have to we got to do the obligatory explaining what Jodie Newell is.
Of course.
Bran, how about you do it this year?
The mouth's full.
Okay,
I'll do it.
Jonathan, how about you do it this year?
Oh, let me tell you, this draft has been going on for many a year. And basically
started in 45, right?
Yeah,
season 45.
Yeah, and then I hopped on a season after. But anyway, the way this whole thing started was PD. You ordered a trophy, and it was supposed to say like the Survivor League win or whatever you had it say. But the trophy shop sent you the wrong trophy, and you instead received a trophy that said Jodie Newell won a credit union chili cook-off.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember the name of the bank, but I won't say it this time.
Yeah, we don't want to dox Jodie. So, in other words, we then named the whole league after the wonderful Mrs. Jodie Newell. So,
I'm gonna start calling the trophy the Jodie Noodle.
it's all part of my plan, guys. I
love a noodle cup.
She is who we named the draft after, and so what we do, Petey, if you want to explain like the snake draft method, you're a sports guy. You know, explain how this thing's going.
Sure, we've got a wheel with all of our names in it. We're gonna spin it and get the order. The first person, obviously, they'll get the first pick. Then we go to the fourth, who will pick twice, and then it goes in reverse order.
One thing real quick before the draft happens, which is the math that was that you sent us in the chat saying someone else did the math for us, PD. The fact that Chase has gone last every season so far. Is that correct?
Yeah.
It was a .03.
Yeah.
It was a .032, maybe, I think is what they said.
Yeah, it's pretty. I'm a statistical anomaly.
So what happens if he goes last again?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on this.
I don't know if you should buy a lottery ticket or never buy a lottery ticket.
Let's just put it on the record. Bran, do you think it's going to happen? You think it's going to happen again?
I think this is the year that things get shaken up.
Yeah, because I mean, it's so crazy that it's happened every time.
And also, I don't know if this is where you've done the spinning every year, Chase.
No, not every year.
Okay.
PD has also done it sometimes.
Oh, I gave it a spin one time?
Yeah, you gave it a spin.
Well, I'm giving it a spin this time, so I'm
giving it a spin.
I'm gonna give it my best go, Chase, to try to get you out of last. Okay,
We'll see what happens.
Thanks, man.
Are we ready to spin that wheel?
Spin that wheel.
That wheel.
Let's do it.
Oh, dude, so much pressure. Here we go.
Oh, man. Oh, it's not going to be me.
Well, it's not me.
No way.
All right, Bran.
You get a draft first this round.
My heart, dude, when the wheel started spinning, my heart rate did actually go up. This matters to me too much.
It's like I feel like I'm watching the premiere of something important, you know?
Yeah.
This is our Oppenheimer.
It feels a bit like cheating.
Why?
Don't make your pick yet.
You
Spin
get
it.
to,
okay.
Keep spinning.
Okay,
it.
I'm not going to pick. Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to.
Bran was about to start the
I'm
draft.
just excited.
Don't do it.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Up next.
I mean, we know what you're going to do, but...
No way.
Oh,
no
way,
way.
dude.
Come on.
No way. This is ridiculous.
Let's
Okay,
go.
Petey's
right.
next.
PD pick number
Will
2.
Chase be last?
Okay.
Crazy.
Okay, pause for a moment. We are looking at a wheel now that is 50-50 me or Chase.
Now it's a Pokemon ball, actually.
Dude, there's no way. There's
This
no
is
way.
crazy.
Will
All right,
Chase
are
be
we ready?
last? Is it going to happen for the 6th time in a row?
I don't know
Wait.
if thirds
The
that
wheel
much
is spinning.
better.
I'm not. It's
No way.
It's gonna be
No way.
Oh, my God.
There's no way that that's happened. We did the stats. We looked up the stats. It was like a 0.0002% chance of this even happening.
And now it's 3 different people who've spun it, so it's not rigged. Like we've all seen the
I love that
process.
Brad just spun the wheel with only Chase's name.
And I still don't get it.
Oh, dude, how is that possible?
We can't.
Let's get into it.
Insane. I don't even know what to say about that. That's
I do.
crazy.
All right.
And now on the clock is Brandon Gray and the Blindsiders.
Yes, I am gonna go with I flip flopped on who I wanted number one between 2 people.
Because Trashy Annie's gone.
Yes, both on Red Tribe, both on Uli. I'm gonna go with one of them though because of them the rules. I'm gonna go with our favorite reporter, Savannah.
Dang.
Darn it.
Dude, so
We
famously,
knew it
she
was
will be
coming.
coming back for 50.
I don't know what you want me to do, Jake.
I was hoping you would go with Rizzo, but this
Sucks.
leaves the door wide open
draft lasted.
for me to take a journey with the Riz God.
Yeah,
I'm taking Rizzo.
I don't know if that was a great move, PD, if I'm being honest.
He's on 50, so shut up.
One of y'all is wrong. Gentlemen,
There's like 2 obvious picks, and I picked one of them. It was a dumb move. Get the fuck out of here, Trey.
No, I'm just saying, I think we all understand that Riz God is coming back for 50, not because he's a winner,
he's
but
the
because
personality hire.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I've prepared a little typed out thing.
Oh, yeah, we're about to find out your
I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Here we
typed this
go.
out because
I
I've
want to
had
go.
to-
I want to go Jonathan Big Screen. For this.
me
I
and-
just want to fully take in.
Did me and Bran ruin any part of the plan thought?
No.
Okay.
No,
All right, well,
no.
Jonathan, have the floor for your stupid idea.
Here's a little speech I prepared for y'all. I've grown tired. Tired of a typical draft. I want to be known as a game changer, gentlemen. I want to be known as a villain.
Oh, no.
I want to live in infamy on this podcast, so allow me to explain my thought plan. Step 1, I talk about my plan for weeks ahead. I plant the seeds of my master plan along the way leading up to the show. This began with simple group texts to you, simple individual texts to each of you, talking about how excited I was for my plan.
I don't think I ever got an individual text, but whatever.
No, I didn't text you, Bram, because I didn't think you'd fall for it. I didn't think you'd fall for it, okay? I just would say simple things like, I'm excited well before the draft was happening. I make others feel as if I'm overthinking the whole thing, and this leads them to using valuable time and mental efforts to guess my game plan, meaning that ultimately they spend more energy on their drafting thoughts to overcompensate for it. I plant seeds along the way in the podcast once the season starts. I drop fake hints, wild goose hunts, fake Patreon chat hints that were never in the chat ever the entire night. You called it, but Chase still spent time in the hospital with his wife looking through that chat, thinking Jonathan might have done something.
Could have been caring
this
for his
is-
wife, but
yeah.
instead
It was all
He's
Jonathan's
looking-
master.
Yeah, and so here's the thing, guys. There are fake idols all along the way, right?
That's my team name.
Look, fake idols happen, right? Step 2 is I understand my own weakness. Gentlemen, my weakness is me. I'm my weakness. I've lost every season other than the one with Kristen, but now I'm on my own. So how do I eliminate the very essence of who I am? Step 3, eliminate simple math, any statistical analysis, anything like that. They did not work for me in the past. They are all dead to me. I have killed all of those methods. Step 4, I find a simplified way to eliminate myself from the equation, stir up the villain story arc, make you 3 angry by rolling this 20-sided dice.
You called it, PD. You knew it was going to be some D&D.
You said D&D.
Wow, I did say it was going to be some
D&D?
stupid D&D thing,
So
and he thinks
I have a
it's kid from
20-sided
Stranger
dice,
Things.
gentlemen. I have a
there's
20.
16 players.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. You think I didn't think that through?
everything's accounted for in the plan thought, Brand.
Dude, I mean, you think I'm so...
It's not the brand thought; it's
No,
the
you're
plan
right.
thought.
You're right.
I have this 20-sided dice. If I roll a 20, a natural 20 in the world of D&D, I get to pick whoever I want in that moment. If I roll a 1, you guys get to pick the next player.
Whoa.
What?
All right. If I roll anywhere between a 2 and a 16, I have to take that player. Look, this is
What about 17, 18, or 19?
17. I call it the sweet 17. I re-roll it. If I roll an 18, I re-roll it and subtract 1. If I roll a 19, I re-roll it and subtract 2. All right?
All right.
Okay.
All right, whatever, man. So
I
if you
took
roll a
myself out of
one-
the equation.
I can't wait for you to roll a 1.
If you roll a 1, we
Wait.
pick your player. But if you roll a 20, you just
Oh.
pick who you wanted to pick.
Yeah, just pick. Yeah.
Now, what happens if you roll a 4 and that person's already been taken?
It's a great question, Chase. I'm so glad you asked that question. If that person's already taken, I round up. Now, let's say that there's like multiple people around and it's like split between. I have to go to the next closest number.
Okay.
Oh, and
All
also,
right.
how did you apply numbers to the players?
I just grabbed, I literally Googled their names, threw them in.
Wow.
Okay.
So
I didn't plan for
So
like
you're essentially just a
the plan thought was just
random.
eliminate
it's
myself.
basically a wheel.
It's basically get you guys so nervous heading towards the draft and then completely throw you for a loop by adding unpredictability to what I will take.
And then you pick at random, and that's supposed to make you win.
Well, here's why I think this is an excellent choice. Because if I win, it means that all of your wins are meaningless because I could have done it at random. If I lose, it means I did do something and did contribute to something last season, which is why we won.
Okay, your
doesn't
time
make
on the
any
clock
sense.
is almost over.
Okay,
Make-
all right. I'm rolling. Okay, here we go. I have rolled a
Not look
4.
like you're rolling.
I've rolled a 4.
What does that mean?
Who-
we don't know
who's
what that
for?
means.
Yeah,
I'm
tell us
taking
who's-
Jason.
Small guy
Wow.
Jason.
Small guy Jason.
I love small guy Jason.
Pretty good pick.
Wow, you
There you
picked
go.
a small girl.
Jason was number 4 on my most wanted list.
Wow.
I'm pretty high on Jason and pretty
Uh-oh.
frustrated with Jonathan, to be honest with you.
This sucks, dude. I cannot
Okay,
believe I'm
Chase-
drafting.
Chase
last
has his
again.
snake. It's time for the
All right,
chase
snake
snake.
it up,
This
baby.
is
It's the
ridiculous.
twice annual chase snake.
This is just ridiculous, guys. I draft last every single time, and this is what I do. I panic because I have to draft twice in a row. And so I try to overcompensate because obviously the person I wanted was Savannah. I would have taken Rizzo.
Yeah.
I might have even taken a small guy Jason. But now I have to pick 2 people out of who I have left.
2 people out of 13. There's no choices.
but you know what I mean. Okay. I'm gonna
Rachel was a
pick-
3rd round pick. Kyle was a 3rd round pick. Come on, Chase.
I know. I'm going to pick Jeremiah.
Okay, play the loud.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, hold on. So I wasn't.
Yeah, say it one more time.
I'm going to pick Jeremiah.
You know what? I don't think it's a bad pick. I like his,
yeah, I
his
like him.
evil villain energy.
He was one that I really wrestled with. I ended up putting him 14th on my list, but I could have very easily put him 4th on my list. It's a real curveball, an interesting pick for your for your
And
first
I'm going to follow it up with another, I think, interesting pick. My next draft pick is Stephen Ram.
Whoa!
Oh.
Okay.
He strikes me as an old school winner. He's that same kind of vibe as like a, the kind of nerdy strategic player that you don't really see a whole lot of at first.
Maybe a
you
little,
think-
maybe a Cochran.
or
Yeah,
a
like a
Carson
Cochran or a
Do you think there's
Carson,
any
yeah.
Carson energy in there?
Yeah, there's big Carson in it.
Because if
There's
so-
definite Ryan Reynolds energy. I'll say.
Yeah. If he does have Carson energy, it means he's going to start a podcast with Carolyn, only for it to get canceled.
And then Carolyn to start a podcast with Yam Yam.
Yeah.
Also, to peel back a curtain a little bit about my Stephen Ram pick, I thought my strategy for this was like maybe I should pick someone on one of the winning tribes from these early episodes that we haven't seen a whole lot of,
Yeah.
but they've made sure to give them some screen time.
Yeah.
And I think Stephen Ram falls into that category pretty well.
All right, let's see what the dice is going to do.
What will the dice say? We're going to roll it. Oh, guys, I just got a natural 20, which means
We
it's-
also just have to take your word for it.
Yeah. Hey, that's true, but I don't know. You want me to show you a dice
No,
after
it's
I pick it
okay.
up? That means I get to pick.
think it's convenient.
So I'm just going to take Jake.
Wow, the shoe bandit.
I'm going to take the shoe bandit. I like him too much.
Fascinating.
And
Fascinating.
that leaves me with somebody that I wanted because last time I drafted a Cuban woman, it worked out very well for me. Give me Baldy.
Whoa.
Wow.
I was gonna try
That
to
was
take Baldy
almost
too.
what I said in a pinch.
What you said, Chase, about screen time on Winning Tribes is one of the things that makes me nervous about this next pick, because we just haven't heard much from her. But we've seen a lot of her, and what we've seen is dominant. Somebody that if they get to the merge could be a challenge beast. I'm talking about, you know, I'm a part of it.
You're the MCU,
baby.
Oh, good pick.
And now who's going to be Brand's second pick here?
So far, all women team from Bran.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's a PD
stealing my
move.
gimmick, brother.
Yeah. I'm just going to go with who I have next on my list. I thought about switching it up, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go with Christina Mills.
Okay.
Interesting.
I think Christina Mills is somebody who is
I don't
maybe
even know
not
who that is.
maybe not the challenge beast of MC, but is very charismatic, very likable, could thrive on the social game. Give me Christina Mills.
Okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
She has not gotten a lot of screen time.
Not a lot of
That's
screen
crazy.
time. Not a lot of screen time.
Yeah, I'm going to join Brand because I'm back on the clock. I'm going to join him in being part of the MCU. I'm going to do it with Nate Moore.
Ah, dang it. I like that pick. I like
Black
that pick a
Panther.
lot.
What else did he do? Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, and
Captain
Thunderbolts,
America, the newest Captain America,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. Brave New World.
Brave
Yeah.
New World.
Something tells me that him producing that movie is why he's a former Marvel.
I wanted Nate because I feel like they give time for his perspective, even though they don't they haven't focused on the Red
Yeah.
Tribe that much.
That's a good call.
And he's in a powerful alliance, and he was a PA on Spider-Man 2.
Yep. All right, Dice Boy.
All right, Dice Boy's rolling. And Dice Boy rolled a 3, which is a player I already picked, Jake. So I'm going to roll one more time. And
You're
Dice
round
Boy
up.
rolled Jawan. Oops.
Okay. Jake
Not
and
a bad,
Jawan.
not a bad pick. Hey, Jonathan, you have only drafted people with the J in there.
I
That's
don't know.
interesting.
I don't know.
Jonathan,
what's going on
Jason,
there.
Jake, and Jawan.
I don't
the
know
J
how it's
tribe.
happening.
Wow.
That's
It's a shame you took Jeremiah.
Yeah, that's it. That's the last J on the board. So
Somehow I have to roll it. I don't.
Crazy.
How weird
nothing
is
you
that
can
gonna
do.
be?
Yeah.
See, this is
do you
where-
like that pick, Jonathan?
I'm not opposed to Jawan. I actually liked him a lot in episode 2. I thought when he kind of doubled down on his punishment towards the other tribe, and I thought it was a pretty smart move for him to go back with the full tribe reward after kind of having the moment where he filled the backpack with twigs and dirt. So I'm pretty good with this. I like all 3 of the people I've got so far.
Okay.
All right.
Do I
Thank you,
draft twice in a row again?
Yes, you do.
sure
These are your final 2 picks.
Wow.
See, this is where it sucks
Yeah.
being the last draft pick because
You mean the spot that you took Rachel in, which is right here?
yeah, I know, but that was an accident. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just a hard spot to be in because I have to just pick my last 2 picks.
So to catch people up to speed, who we have left is Sophie Segretti.
Segretti.
We have Matt, old man Matt, DC Alex, Sage, Shannon. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on my list of players I wanted to draft, I've only got 2 left. Everybody else has been taken. So I could just take these 2.
The 2 people you want when you have 2 picks left?
Yep.
Sounds like an easy decision.
It does
Chase.
seem like an easy decision. Except I think I'm going to make a last minute lateral.
Roll the die.
Whoa.
I'm going to
I
take
brought my own dice.
the person that I wanted next is Segretti. So I'm going to take Segretti.
Okay. I like that pick. It's a great pick.
And this is where I'm going to change it up a little bit. I think I'm going to take Shannon.
Wow.
Okay. Survivor Bar.
Insane pick.
Really?
High vibes.
High
Prayers
vibes
for the crabs.
Yeah, because my thought process is maybe because she prayed over that crab.
Yeah.
That crab, his spirit is going to help her win the game.
She was last on my list. I don't know if it's come across. I'm pretty low on Shannon.
I thought of taking, and this could be what cost me the whole game. I thought about taking Alex because he has the beware advantage.
Yeah.
But I decided I don't really like Alex that much.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
I think the thing, like, Shannon's not the first of the, like, mystic type person to play the game, and they never do super great, in my recollection.
Right.
You
I
know,
mean,
so
you're
that's,
right, you're
that's
right.
why I'm lower on her. But
That's fair. There's a first time for
first
everything.
time for
Yeah.
everything. That's right.
Who's? Oh yeah, Dice Boy.
All right,
Dice
Dice
Boy.
Boy.
Dice King.
Daisuke Matsuzaka.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Last roll, boys. I've rolled. I rolled Sage, so I guess Sage.
Oh,
okay. Dang, it got me.
Wow.
Thank God.
We were going to
Wow.
leave Bran with Sage, I
No,
was assuming.
I have to take her now.
Wow. Okay.
I
if she
said I
wins
would
the
go
game?
with
that
it.
Can you
means
tell me who's left?
Matt,
No.
old man Matt, and DC Alex. Two decent picks.
Okay.
Why are you
to
calling him
Josh-
DC Alex?
Because that's where he
He's
was.
from DC.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's
political
not. He's
comms.
not the Marvel Moore.
He's
I-
not Marvel
I
Moore.
have
He's DC
to-
Alex.
I have to take Matt here, and it's an edit reason. And I
Yeah.
feel like Alex has been way overexposed these first two. He's gotten
Yeah.
more time than anybody. That's usually not a good thing.
I don't disagree with you. I probably would have done the same thing if I were in your shoes. But I'm left with DC Alex, as I call him.
Interesting that Alex was was the last pick.
Yeah.
But you know what? He is one of those guys that I'd be pretty surprised if he ended up winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if he makes it far.
Yeah, 100%. He reminds me of Gabe
Yeah.
from that season.
Yeah.
Who I reached on. That was a mistake.
Like I think Alex is a pretty smart player, but I don't think there's a
The fact that
road
he
for him
told
to win.
Trashy Annie about his advantage kind
He
of
told
Yeah.
everyone.
when I looked at the list and I saw he had 21 confessionals, I was like, don't pick that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Crazy.
Let's all go and share our team, shall we, for the people
Yes.
at home? I have Savannah,
Brand's Blindsiders.
Brand's Blindsiders, who I think the patrons are going to get to pick their teams that they want to kind of
That's
align
right.
with after this episode posts. And I'm already anticipating a lot of interest from the
Because
from
of
the patrons.
Savannah, I imagine.
Savannah, but also MC. The MCU guys, Christina Mills, which is a little bit of a flyer.
Did
That's
you just
my
take
flyer.
players that you did the previews on?
Yeah.
Did you just realize? Do you think maybe it's because you're biased because you learned more
Well,
about
I
them?
wasn't planning on taking Alex Moore. I'll say that much.
Oh, yeah.
But Savannah was my number 1 pick. MC was my
Right.
number 3 pick, and Chrissy was my number 5 pick. Maybe that played into it, but it is what it is. That's my team. I like that squad, guys.
Now that I know this, I'm going to start strategically handing out those assignments. Okay, my team, the Journeys. We have the Riz God himself. He is risen. We got Baldy in the mix.
Yeah.
Sophie Baldy, Nate Moore, and Ramp Agent Matt. I was about to call him Rampage. I'm going to call him Rampage
Rampage.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Matt. Rampage Matt.
Dude, I love it. My team that I ever so strategically picked is Jake, Jason, Joanne, and our queen, Sage.
All right.
Our queen.
Our queen.
Our peak
God
queen.
save our queen.
Yeah.
Chase's Fake Idols is the team that consists of Jeremiah.
You going to keep going?
I was going to wait for the
loud.
evil
Wait,
laugh.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm still.
I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
There he is.
Every time we say his name, it's like when lightning strikes.
Yeah.
My team, Chase's Fake Idols, consists of Jeremiah.
I should add some thunder in the background.
Yeah, thunder and lightning. Stephen Ram, Segretti, and Shannon.
Wow. Interesting teams, guys.
Very. Let's talk about them a little bit. First thing first, PD. You're one of the greatest of all time of our draft.
Thank you.
You've won twice or 3 times.
I've won twice. I was the runner-up 2 different times as well.
An interesting change here for you, PD. Only 1 female on
Yeah.
your team.
Because after you took I had 1 or 2 that I really wanted. I got one of them, but 1 belongs to Bran.
Well, women aren't property, so.
I
In
don't-
the draft,
none of
they're
them-
all property, you dumbass.
But what I wanted to say, PD, is you make really good draft decisions. Famously very good at the draft. Even when you don't win, you still end up in the finals.
Always in the playoffs.
I think you made a big mistake with your first draft pick, Riz God. Do you disagree?
Yeah, I disagree because that's another person I have the chance of taking for next year automatically.
Oh, so you were thinking
kinda
ahead of,
strategic.
for the 50
Yeah.
draft, you can now
I
get,
now have him as an option if I want to go
that's
that route.
really interesting. I didn't
My
think about
big concern here, guys, is that if I win with Savannah, it's not going to get the respect it deserves.
No, I
Because
think
it was
it will.
kind
'Cause
of the
it's-
thing that we were all going to do.
Yeah, like we all were either going to pick Savannah or Rizgod because it's been
Right.
leaked that they're on 50, and I'm worried that I'm not going to get the respect.
My theory that I communicated to Chase on the Sanctuary is that neither of them win this season.
I think that's a possibility.
I think it's interesting because would the producers take somebody who just won Survivor, put them right back on the island to win it again, back-to-back seasons? I don't know.
We don't know if the winner would even want to do it again.
Yeah,
You
like
just want
I mean,
$1 million.
They just
Like
got
Rachel.
back. They would be going
Yeah, but
straight
she
back.
didn't do back to back.
I was about to say Rachel turned it down. I think I'm assuming they called her for 50.
I would
right?
assume so as well, but yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
so I mean,
maybe
it's
not all
totally
winners wanna come back.
possible that these two are just fan favorites that played really good this season,
Yeah.
but not coming back and they're not, or they are coming back and they're not the winners.
And we will find out in 11 weeks. But
so stay tuned.
the thing I said about having the rights to Rizzo for the 50 draft, we're going to have a clause where if you have a returning player, you get first dibs on them in the first round.
Yeah.
If you don't take them in the first round, they're released into the pool.
Yeah, and PD already has a lot of returning players.
Rizzo will now be. I will have 5 people. Coming back.
I didn't
next
even think
season.
about that. That was a great strategic move, actually. My bad for insinuating that
Yeah,
you were
I
dumb.
mean,
I still
I think through these things, Chase. Come
That's
on,
awesome.
it's the Survivor. It's the Jodie Newell draft. I got to put some thought into it.
Of course.
Not
Some
Maybe not a
necessarily.
plan, not a planned thought, but some thought.
You don't have to.
You do have to.
You don't have
I wouldn't be
to.
able to sleep at night if I didn't put.
I've slept like
into
a
it.
baby.
Because you put zero thought into it.
Right. So you just said that
You put all of your thinking was towards like the perception of your plan.
Well,
not
it-
necessarily the plan
it
itself.
was to bother you guys,
And it did.
and it bothered y'all deeply.
It bothered me because I was like, Jonathan is just going to do something stupid and he's wasting all of our time. And I was right.
But
Yeah,
you
you
were
were running
thinking
for
about it. You were thinking about me. Chase, you were thinking about me. You know?
I was
You managed
forced-
to convince me. I thought you actually had something planned.
no,
We
no.
were all forced to think about it because you wouldn't shut up.
I couldn't shut up. That was the whole plan. I had to get you there.
I could not be more thankful for your dumb dice.
Yeah.
Because it got
helped me a
Sage
little
away
bit.
from me and onto your team.
Well, let's really break down Jonathan's team real quick. You have Jason, who
Yeah. I
great
feel good.
puzzles.
Yeah.
I like the pick.
This is why Jason was a hard no for me.
Oh.
He got nothing in episode 2.
Like
yeah, but
screen
there's.
time wise.
I mean, Rachel didn't get a ton on every episode.
But she got at least one confessional in the first
I
2.
don't know.
I did.
I feel
looked
like I
at it
remember
earlier.
early on it was not.
She had 5 and then 1.
well, because Rachel's game didn't heat up until about halfway through the game.
Yeah, Rachel had 1 confessional in the second episode, but to my knowledge, a winner has never been zeroed in the first 2.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Boy, all right, let me look at last
Jake,
night's.
Jonathan took small guy Jason. I think
Jason
that was a
was
good pick.
one of the zeros, and there was another 0
You then
that
took
I think I took.
Jonathan. Then took
MC
Jake.
did get
Yeah.
one though.
I feel all right about Jake too. I think he's like.
MC got one, yeah.
I think like that. Jake is kind of playing an interesting blend of
Yeah.
a little bit mischievous, but also genuinely likable. And
Yep.
so
The only issue with Jake is the issue with all the big guys. Immediate threat. Unless
Yeah.
you're someone like Joe. But
Yep.
even then, Joe
But-
didn't win the game.
but there's not like a big guy like over over inventory at this point, right? Like there's really only Jake. So there is kind of the thought of, do they
Alex
want
is
to
a
get
big
rid of him?
guy.
Well, Alex is a big guy, but
That's
you know.
why they love each other so much.
The other 0 from episode 2
was
was
Matt, right?
Christina,
Oh, it was Christina.
my
wow.
player. So
Interesting.
that's tough.
That makes sense.
But
Like
then
that.
I did
Didn't-
Jawan.
Yep.
Yeah, then Jonathan took Jawan, which
I feel fine.
interesting move. Yeah, I don't know if it's a bad pick. What do you think, guys?
I mean, I think he, based off of what we've seen, is going to be around at least until merge.
It's
Yeah.
interesting. Something of interest. Did you say that Rachel's count was 5 episode 1, 1 episode 2?
And that's Stevens as well.
That's Stevens as well.
Yep.
Stephen Ram.
Yeah.
So the reason I picked Steve, and we can get into my team, real
Which I
quick.
did get Sage, but we don't have to talk about her.
It did vary a good bit. I looked at all the winners' confessional counts through the first 2 episodes for the past 5 seasons.
Yeah.
It did vary. So it's pretty unpredictable, but nobody got a 0.
Interesting. That's
That is
very
weird.
because that was my strategy going in was who is someone from the winning tribes who we haven't seen a lot of, but they made sure to get some screen time.
And like one thing about like don't pick yellow. I know some people were saying like there's no way the winner's from yellow. Well, orange was barely represented last year, and Kyle was on orange.
yeah, and Mitch made it really far
Yeah.
too.
And he played hard to get out of that too.
I don't think you can just tell from the edit.
No,
I think
don't
they
think
switch
so.
it up enough but I am pretty confident that if somebody gets zeroed out, they're done.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Stephen Ram, I picked Jeremiah first because I felt like they've made him into such a fun character. He's getting specialty background music for his confessionals, and he's on a winning tribe right now. So I just felt like, you know what? Jeremiah feels like a good first pick. Stephen Ram, he just strikes me as the type of player that would have won in like season 28.
Yeah, he's smart and he's got a 3-person alliance, right?
Yep, and he's low key right now because they're on the winning tribe. I took Segretti.
Detective Segretti.
Detective Segretti. I feel like she has a good personality. She kind of strikes me as a Rachel. We're not seeing much of her. She does have a big personality on social media, which leads me to believe that she's a little bit like a Mary. That means like maybe she'll go far. She'll utilize her social media presence to become a fan favorite, but she might not go all the way.
She's invested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was doing the research on her, I was like, this is the closest thing I have to a Mary this season. But
Yeah.
nothing touches Mary.
No.
But it was just the closest thing I had to it for 49.
100%. And then I took Shannon. I was going to take Alex because of his advantage. But then the fact that he had so many confessionals, that played a part. But also, I feel like after we talked about Shannon and how she's kind of the hippie, the spiritual player, I think, she's my last pick. But I feel like maybe she could actually go pretty far in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her parents own the Survivor bar. She's we don't know how this Survivor Cafe happened, whether it was a plan before and that's why
Behind
she
the
got on the
bathroom
show,
deal.
behind the bathroom deal, or
A
she
BTBD.
won.
you.
PD brought up, I think it was PD brought up, like, did she win?
Yeah.
And then that $1 million
It was
is what-
Will, actually.
Oh, Will brought
Our
that up.
patron Will.
Yeah. Or on the street reporter in Boston.
It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one.
So yeah, let's talk about Brand's team.
Yeah, I feel a lot better about this team than I did last year's team. I think it's a pretty
Yeah, your 48 team was bad.
pretty well okay, well I don't
It's all right.
really
We had
appreciate that.
Shaheen,
Yeah. Savannah,
obviously.
yeah. MC is going to be a challenge base as long as she can make it to the merge. I feel confident that she'll go far. Christina's the flyer there. It's like somebody who we haven't seen much of because she didn't get any confessionals in
last
episode 2,
yeah.
which is I'm just not finding that out, and that's tough. But an interesting player. I think she's going to do really well. So we'll
She
see.
could be like a Sari,
Yeah.
who just
Yeah.
was such a good
For
social
sure.
player.
For sure. And then Alex, who I don't anticipate him going to the finals, but I could see him going far.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I think the comparison to Gabe is pretty spot on with Alex. Someone who wanted to play so hard, doesn't really get a chance to play that hard. They're out the door packing.
If you guys are interested, Kyle, 10 in the first episode, 3 in the second. Rachel, 5 in the first, 1 in the second. Kinsey, 5 in the first, 10 in the second. D, 2 in both.
Interesting. So I think that strategy of like not super face forward, but having some sort of presence in those first 2 episodes is a good strategy.
Yeah, I mean, D having 2 and 2 really throws you off of
It
what
does,
you would
yeah.
think. Which is
Very
why y'all
fascinating.
looked at me like I was crazy when I picked her.
Yeah, I did. I think I even said it was a bad pick.
Well, here they are,
There they are.
patrons. You can vote now.
Yeah, you can lock in. You can
Lock
either
in.
go with Savannah or Riz God and ignore Chase and John.
Yeah, guys. So over on the Patreon, if you're a patron, there will be a Patreon post for the paid patrons only. And in that post, in the comment section, you can lock in with one of the 4 teams. If you are locked in with the winning team of this season, you will receive a prize at the end of the season.
Wow.
And we're
It's
going to play
20-sided
it.
dice.
Yeah.
But if they all join Bran wins, we owe everybody
Yeah.
So then that's
now.
okay. That's
Look,
Is that
how it
okay?
goes.
Take a
That's how it
risk.
goes.
It's just paying
you
for it. It's all okay to
live
me.
life on the edge and go with the Flint and Steelers is what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
we
the
can't all be
randomized
winners,
team.
but you could be one of the few winners if you go with my team.
Yeah, it's like the Marines, the few, the proud.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine if one person gets on my team and we
But
win.
back to what I was saying with the rules is we're obviously going to have patrons come in during the season.
Yeah.
And so the way that we're going to do that is when you join the Patreon, you are allowed to lock in, but we are going to have a firm cutoff when we get towards the finale.
The merge. I think the merge has
makes
got to
the
be
most
it.
sense.
You got to get in before the merge, or else you can't.
The issue with that, PD, is we usually get a lot more patrons after.
No, then they'll know for next season. Get in the club early, or you can't get in.
Okay, all right,
Making
yeah.
the
All right,
merge.
well, the merge is the cutoff because PD said
You
so.
can be in the Patreon, but you can't play along.
Right.
You can be in the chat. You can get the extra podcast, but you can't be on a team if you
can
don't
take
join.
the
If you don't get your
emotional-
wallet out.
How about that?
That was great. Did you even do that on purpose?
No, PD hit the table and it triggered it. That was
That's
crazy.
awesome.
That was weird.
Get your wallet out.
That's sick.
What is going on?
All right.
I thought Brand did it. I was like, what great timing.
Yeah,
by
that was
Brand.
awesome.
Wait, wait.
Anybody?
Turns out I have powers.
Legit the table? Try to get...
It's only when PD does it.
How about that?
I'm like an NXT wrestler. Like, oh my hands. What have I done?
That's awesome.
The fact that
Guys,
Brand also hit the table and it was dead silent.
Nothing.
is there
Nothing.
anything, Jonathan, that you'd like to add before we get out of here?
I mean, I'd like to add, that I think that my plan is great and it's going to be awesome.
All right. We can't hear you. Bye, everybody. You're about to hear some ads that help keep the lights on here in the old studio. Thanks for listening or don't listen. It's really up to you at this point. It's at the end of the show. I mean, you're listening to me. Hi. But here they come. I promise they're coming. Yep, here they are. Happy day.